What's going on, Turbo Nation? Welcome back to another Black Ops 3 tips and tricks video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to get an easy nuked out on Combine. Now I'm going to go over the best class setup, the best score streak setup, the best specialist ability, and a personal strategy that I use on Combine, and it works almost 90 to 95% of the time. You just have to find a really good lobby where there's going to be people who are not going to be hunting your ass down and trying to get you off your streak. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. By the way, there's no face cam this time because I'm in school right now, and it's just going to take me a lot longer time if I have to edit a face cam in there and stuff like that. So I hope you guys understand that. Anyways, I'm ugly anyways. You guys don't need to see my face. You just need to hear my ugly voice. Anyways, so let's talk about the class setup. So the class setup that I want you guys to set up is you're going to put on the CUDA, and then you're going to use suppressor and extended mags. These are like the two attachments that I like to put on my CUDA. It doesn't need anything else. It's just fine the way it is, in my opinion. The suppressor is going to help us stay off of the mini-map. It's going to be harder for enemies to find us, especially when we're on a high streak. It's a lot more convenient that way so we can stay stealthy. Then here we're going to use extended mags because 30 bullets is not enough in each CUDA magazine, so it needs a lot more than that, especially if you're not really great at accuracy. It allows you to fire in more shots, or if you're in a 1v2 situation. In free-for-all, that's very unlikely, but still it's great for staying on high streaks, so you don't really have to reload as often. So those are the two attachments that I prefer. Now for the first perk is going to be overclock. This is going to help us gain our specialist ability a lot faster, and we're going to go to the specialist ability in a little bit. But overclock allows you to earn, especially in free-for-all, you earn your specialist ability super fast, and with overclock you're going to earn it even faster. You might even be able to earn your specialist maybe 3 times per round, and that's a lot, I think. So for perk 2 we're going to use hardwired. Oops, not that. And then we're going to use scavenger so that we can keep using the same weapon, because remember, we don't want to pick up any other weapons, because what if it becomes like something like a rocket launcher or a combat knife, and then you're forced into a situation where you can't really adapt to the situation because you're on a high streak and you don't want to risk dying and stuff like that. So that's why I recommend scavenger and hardwired, so that we can avoid being seen by people using perks such as tracker, sixth sense, trip mine, shock charges. I've never had to rage because I died from a trip mine from somebody just camping in a corner and stuff like that. So that's why hardwired is very useful, and I highly recommend it. I never go on without it, no matter what game mode I'm doing. So for perk 3 we're going to be using awareness, and then we're going to put on dead silence. Awareness and dead silence is a deadly combo, especially in free-for-all. You're going to be able to hear enemy footsteps a lot clearer, and you're going to be able to predict where they're coming from, and especially it's helpful in preventing you from dying, because you're going to know they're going to be coming at you and what direction they're coming from. And then dead silence to silence our footsteps, because we don't want to take any chances here. There might be players in the lobby who are using awareness, and using dead silence is definitely going to protect you from people using awareness. So this is the class up I highly recommend, and this is definitely going to get you your first nuked out. And let's talk about the specialist ability. So the specialist ability, you're going to put on combat focus. Combat focus is really great because it allows you to earn your score streaks a lot faster, and we're gonna get into that in a little bit. And every time you kill somebody and you have this activated, you're gonna get like a bonus multiplier towards your score streaks, and that's what the description says. All right, so there's nothing else to it. Combat focus is definitely awesome. Now let's go to the score streaks. So the score streaks I want you guys to set up are the UAV, counter UAV, and the hater. Now when you're trying to get a nuked out, you can't use the help of your score streaks, so that's a big no-no. So what you want to do is you want to put on counter UAV, and then hater. And the UAV will allow you to see enemies on your minimap. I don't need to explain that. You guys already know. Counter UAV is just kind of there to fill in the spot where, you know, like I just said, you can't use your score streaks to kill you, because if you have score streaks that can kill people, then you're not going to get your nuked out. So counter UAV is also helpful. It makes the enemies confused. They don't know where to go. They get all pensive and stuff like that. And then the hater is, of course, the best score streak for getting a nuked out, because it'll show you exactly where the enemies are, and then they'll look like little red Doritos on your mini map, and you're gonna be able to know where they're at, and you're gonna get easy kills. And you can even get a cycle going, especially combined with your combat focus specialist ability. You can earn like 3 haters per match, and that's like definitely a for sure nuke. You just have to not mess up. All right, so now that you got the class set up, specialist ability, and the score streak set up, let's go into the game, and I'm going to show you guys my personal strategy. It's pretty simple and easy to follow no matter what kind of skill level you are. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, welcome back. Now, the first thing I want you to do when you spawn in free-for-all is, okay, here's a little tip, little tip and trick right here. So you know how you're trying to go for a 30-0, and it's quite obvious when someone's going flawless in the game because people can just check their scoreboard and they say, oh, Turbo Man's on a 25-0, let's kill this fool. So what you could do when you first spawn in is just kill yourself, you know, just kill yourself just like that. And you can kill yourself as many times as you want, but make sure you do not get any kills first, okay? So after you've killed yourself, so people don't think you're about to get a nuked out, you have to go to this area right here, okay? You guys have probably seen my fastest nuked out video. This is the area that I was patrolling. I'm going to show you why, okay? So number one, let's talk about the spawns. The spawns is very important. So there's going to be people spawning right behind that rock there, and spawns right there, and then I believe there's a spawn back here somewhere, but I rarely ever see somebody spawning back here because usually we're going to be hanging out over here. We're going to be pre-aiming. Boom, kill them right there. And then I'll show you another spawn here so you guys aren't freaked out. So they're going to be spawning right here in this area. You have to be mindful of that when you're in this little location here, because sometimes you might be standing here focusing on here, and then they're going to be spawning right there. So you have to watch your back. Believe it or not, they have spawned right there, and they do. All right. So now that you know the spawns in this area that you need to be aware of, what I want you to do is you're going to be constantly moving back and forth from location to location, like right here. Boom. You can see somebody spawning right there. Literally, they're going to spawn right there. Then we're going to come back around. Wait for them to spawn right here. Also, keep an eye on your kill feed. When you keep an eye on your kill feed, it'll let you know, hey, I need to go check on the spawns because somebody just died, obviously, and they might be spawning around you. And then, of course, sound horning is definitely going to help you. I usually just kind of like hang around in the middle here, and I kind of just wait, and then I pre-aim. Pre-aiming is very important in this game. I cannot tell you how many times I've died off nuclears just because I shot first and then I still died first. You know, it's just stupid. So it's safer to be slow, don't rush, and play a lot smarter. So let's run it through back again. It's pretty simple. Like I said, there's not really much to it. So we're gonna go here, come out through here, pre-aim, fire. You'll see them coming in through that door sometimes. Don't hang around too much in one spot. Keep moving back and forth. You know, keep an eye on the spawn points of entry. Some people might be camping in there. It's very rare, but you want to be safe. And then come in here, boom, kill them as they come in through this room. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I know it's a little brief and short and to the point, but like I said, this is how to get an easy nuked out on Combine. I would definitely say this is a very great strategy. And I know there's going to be people saying, oh, you're promoting camping this, camping that. Well, you looked at the title of the video, man. This is how to get an easy nuked out on Combine, and this is a super easy way to do it. I know there's probably going to be people out there with other YouTube channels saying like, oh yeah, you can actually just like, you know, you can run around the map and you can still get it nuked out and stuff like that. Well, you know what? You can do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do and what is easy for me, because I would rather just, you know, play smart and not have to worry about being flanked from behind because of the silly spawns in this game. And that's mostly the reason why I run strategies, because you always have people spawning behind you and stuff like that, and it can get really annoying and you won't be able to get your streaks. But I'll leave a link in the description to a video of my nuked out on this map, so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about if you guys are still unsure. And yeah, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and good luck on getting your Combine nuked outs, guys. Woo! Oh yeah, let's try to hit okay, I know this might be a little bit kind of greedy, but let's hit 10 likes. If we could get 10 likes, I will probably be very happy when I go to bed tonight. And I love you guys all. And I will be back. Yes, I will be back.